Welcome to the year 2020. The future is here. There's flying cars, people living in colonies on the moon, and robots in every home.
Well, I don't want to be a downer, but none of that stuff happened. Although, I do have a Roomba. Does that count as a robot in every home?
Yeah, it does, especially if it's DJ Roomba. I mean, the future's amazing.
Well, even if we don't have flying cars yet, the year 2020 is going to be awesome, especially when it comes to video games.
In this episode of GameStop TV, we'll talk about new games releasing this month, like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore.
And we'll also take a look ahead at some of the games coming out next month, like Darksiders Genesis and Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection.
Then we'll look way ahead at what we can expect from gaming in 2020, and we'll also look way back at the top 5 games of the past decade. I'm Alicia.
I'm Janessa.
I'm Adrian.
And if you're looking for something to play, we have a few suggestions, starting with each of our personal favorite games of 2019. So, Janessa, if you had to pick, what do you think your favorite game of the year would be?
This is really easy. It had to be Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Good choice.
Now, I love how this game snuck up on me. I wasn't even supposed to play it. Like, I am the FPS multiplayer type of girl, you know? And I actually won this game from the arcade with my tickets.
Like literally?
Literally. And I always thought that like tactical games were going to be incredibly boring, convoluted, and slow, but instead I felt challenged to think critically about every single choice I made. And that wasn't just like in combat, but also like in conversations and like how you're going to raise your support levels between the different characters.
Yeah.
You know, I picked Blue Lions, because they're the best. I got my Felix Bay. Like, the game is incredibly voice acted too, which I think helps it become the first video game to ever make me feel for and care for characters. Just to highlight how meaningful this is for me, I played The Last of Us, and you guys remember the intro with Sarah?
Yeah.
No spoilers, but like, I felt nothing. I ate a donut during that part. Like, I don't know.
Do you have a soul or a heart or?
Well, Fire Emblem brought it out, so it's in there.
Okay, good.
Somewhere.
Good. That's good.
It's in there somewhere.
As long as it's there.
Well, Fire Emblem does that to you, I think. I mean, when I played the game, it was the same way. You have certain characters you have some animosity towards, and others that you care for, and you're like, I want nothing bad to happen to this person.
Yeah, but then you learn more about those characters that maybe you don't like, you get to hear their story, and then you're like, okay, I understand.
Well, you still hate them. Lorenz.
A few other games I really liked this year were Cadence of Hyrule, Control, Pokemon Sword and Shield, and Yoshi's Crafted World.
Excellent
All right,
choices.
Adrian, I can't wait to hear what game you picked.
I mean, for me, it was an easy choice. It's Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. This game was so good that it actually makes me mad. Like, it makes me like Wigglytuff mad, because I don't think there are enough year-end accolades or award shows that will fully appreciate how good this game was. It transcends expansion-like game expectations, right? And it was a front-runner, in my opinion, as one of the best Final Fantasy entries of all time.
Ooh.
The story is a complete masterclass, you know, and a compliment to writer Natsuko Ishikawa, who received a standing ovation at her PAX West appearance. You know what that means? It means she wrote a great story about a great villain. And what makes a really good villain? One whose motives makes you think, wait, am I wrong here? And Emmett Self does just that. He makes you prone to vacillation. Furthermore, the music from zone to zone, dungeon to dungeon is ethereal. I literally sat in Amarang for 30 minutes on my stream, just listening to the music. Chat was like, are you gonna do anything? I said, no, we're listening to this music right now. I cried at the end. They improved Dark Knight, made it dope. The entire game was dope. The end. It's so good.
I can tell you really love this.
It's a good game. I played just that game for like a month and a half straight on stream. There was no deviation whatsoever.
Well, yeah, because you sat for 30 minutes listening to the music in one area.
That's actually why it took so long the entire time, too. A few of the top contenders from 2019 for me were also Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, The Outer Wilds, not to be confused with The Outer Worlds, and surprise, surprise, Shenmue 3. So, Alicia?
Yes.
You did start this conversation off for us, right?
I did.
So now it's time for you to share what is your top game of 2019?
So my choice might surprise you a little bit because,
Okay.
you know, I'm all about Doom and horror games and action-packed games, but it has to be Yoshi's Crafted World.
What?
Right? This game brought me back to my childhood with a new adorable crafted twist, if Yoshi wasn't cute enough already. All the levels were extremely unique and creative, and the fact that you could play the flip side of the levels brought a new perspective to each level as well. With tons of secrets, the flip sides, and quests, I was seriously entertained for hours on end. And of course, the completionist in me had to get all the Poochie Pups and complete all the side quests. I can't tell you how many little paper fish I collected, paper frogs, little crowns, just everything I could get. I could not miss a single thing. And if the game wasn't cute enough already, Yoshi has tons of costumes you can collect and wear. Now, one of the best parts was mellow mode, which allowed me to just sit back and relax while playing this game and enjoying the adorable and beautifully crafted art.
Now, that game was on my honorable mentions list as well, and like, I don't know, that game makes you complete it. It's like constantly telling you, like, you gotta play that again.
Yep.
You gotta collect all the things.
Yep, I've already ran this level 6 times, but I still gotta go get that little fish, so I'm gonna go do it.
Yeah.
They
it
had
was
the download
weird.
on the Switch store, and I played that over and over again.
Just the preview?
I beat the demo, and then I was like, you know, I'm gonna play it again, because I think I actually really enjoyed that. And I was confused that I was enjoying it.
Just buy the game. It's worth it.
You got buying game money for me?
No, I don't. I can't help you
there
there.
you
Well, I also have a bunch of honorable mentions, including Mortal Kombat 11, Resident Evil 2, Devil May Cry 5.
Shout outs to Melanie.
And shout outs to Melanie, and new Super Lucky's Tale.
So some really interesting and fun picks across the board.
Yeah.
And if you want to play any of the games we just mentioned, talk to a guest advisor at your local GameStop store or go to GameStop.com and see if you can pick them up pre-owned. It's a great way to save yourself some cash and play more games.
All right, after the break, we'll take a look at some new games hitting the shelves this month. GameStop TV will be right back. Hey, you made it all the way through the video, and I appreciate that. Got a little reward for you. Watch this. New year, same me. Nothing's changing. Like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate it.